We're talking predictions for 2025 real estate. Andy Simmons with Property Gurus. I'm going to give you some predictions for next year real estate, kind of some trends, appreciation, interest rates, those types of things. And then, since most people watching this are local, I want to give you some local predictions. Let's talk supply and demand. That has a large impact on everything else. So in general, I think supply, the number of listings, is going to keep increasing, and demand, I think, will generally hold steady. The big question in that is really what happens with interest rates. How about appreciation? Appreciation is really what's going to happen with the value of real estate. So looking at lots of other experts, kind of their conversations, the summary of those, and this is really more of a national trend, but in general, about 3.5% appreciation is what's predicted for next year. I think I'm okay with that. I feel like locally we might be a little bit less than that, but there you go. And then maybe the big one, interest rates. What's going to happen with interest rates? Look, really, we're in a new normal for interest rates. My opinion, and generally the consensus in lending world, seems to be in like the sixes. So I'm just going to say we're going to hover around 6.5. There's going to be some fluctuations, of course, but I think we're going to hold in the sixes. And then all that really kind of equates to affordability. Is affordability going to become easier? For the most part, probably not. Now, there will be things that happen in the market that people try to do to make affordability easier, particularly like builders catering to smaller square footage to try to make it easier. Lots of buyers will be looking for those smaller square footage properties, so things like that, of course, will happen. Affordability is a big deal, so I'm always happy to talk about that more. Please don't shy away from having a conversation on how you can be prepared for buying a home, because you can control a lot of it. If you want to reach out to me, please do. Or you can also just go back to a video I posted talking about how you can get the best interest rates, and that gives you a lot of direction on it. So let's talk about our local market. If you're thinking about buying kind of in the Springfield area, and we're talking about the future of real estate, where might be a good place to buy? Maybe not so much where, but what can we look for? Be looking for areas where lots of businesses are going into. Business growth will spur residential growth. If you are maybe buying your first home, there's lots of options out there. I would encourage you to try to find something that when it comes time to resell, appeals to the most people, because that's what's going to appreciate the most. Andy Simmons with Property Gurus. Again, always happy to have a conversation with you, kind of help you figure things out, what direction you want to go. Feel free to reach out.